Directors Take 5, Take 1.
Hello, thank you for joining us for Directors Take 5. With us today is the director of August Wilson's 7 Guitars, Vickie Washington. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank
Good.
you. So I think we'll just go ahead and get started. What made you interested in directing this show specifically?
Specifically, I love August Wilson. Mm-hmm. I love this August Wilson. My favorite August Wilson is Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Mm-hmm. I'm familiar with 7 Guitars. I've seen productions of it, but I had yet to direct one.
Yeah.
So it was the opportunity to direct. It was good. I love directing at the university level because you have more time. Mm-hmm. Unlike professional theater, you have a little bit more time to stretch out. So I love the idea of that. Mm-hmm. And I had worked here before directing Lynn Nottage's Fabulation. Mm-hmm. So I was excited to be able to come back to North Texas and direct.
Yeah, and we're so excited to have you here back. Mm-hmm. And then what will you be working on after you're done here with 7 Guitars?
So what is today? Today is, we don't even know. Today is Wednesday. So on Saturday, I'll be doing a Zoom callback for a production of a piece entitled Harry and Sherry, which was written by Adrian Dawes. So it'll be the world premiere with Salt Lake Acting Company in Salt Lake, Utah.
Oh my gosh.
And then after that, the next piece I will do will be a piece that got shut down because of COVID, and we're finally able to bring it back. It's a children's theater piece for the Dallas Children's Theater, and the title is Last Stop on Market Street by Gloria Bond Clooney.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are getting able to, do that. Yeah. And I think that we here at the box office and everyone in theater can relate to kind of like that excitement and still that we have that theater is being able to come back and be appreciated by people. Because I know in the past, like even at the university level, we did like Zoom shows, and it's just not the same as getting to see live
theater. It is not the same.
I
will say what is so interesting in this Zoom world is I've learned to do things that I never thought I would ever do. I never thought blocking on Zoom was like, but I know how to block. I have a practice for blocking on Zoom, holding callbacks on Zoom, holding auditions on Zoom. And yet, to your point, it's beautiful to be able to be in the theater. The first show I was able to do in the theater in the middle of the pandemic, in the middle of the shutdown, was Jocelyn B.O.'s School Days or the African Mean Girls play for Theater Squared in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I remember when the actors all came together, the actors were like, oh, I think I'm going to cry because really we had not been together in a theater in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's very, very wonderful that it's finally happening.
And then, do you have any advice for like young actors or actresses, or really anyone who's interested in getting into theater, not just in an acting way, but as far as like tech, directing, all of that type of stuff?
I kind of chuckled because for actors, I would say read the play. But as far as getting into the business of it, I think do it because you love it. I like to tell people that there's no guarantee who will get the gravy, how much gravy they will get, if they will get the gravy, and how long the gravy will last. So you need to do this work because you love it. I happen to think of theater as a gift, a spiritual gift. Yes, and the opportunity to practice it as a spiritual gift. And so I think that you need to be doing it because you love it, and you also need to know the business of it. So my advice for theater practitioners would be to study, to learn, to align yourselves with people who value the craft of theater. We seem to have there's this thing now that seems like some people think that anybody can do it. I don't agree with that. I think maybe they can do it, but I don't think that it will necessarily be rooted and grounded and have the level of vigor and value that it should have.
Thank you. Well, I think that's all of the time that we have today for the interview, and I want to thank you so much for letting us do this, because I know you're very busy with the show right now. And then join us next time, where we will have the director of The Book of Will, Lisa Devine, and thank you for joining us for the Directors Take 5.
Come see the show.
Yes, please do.